Fear not, for I am with you. Introduction: the weight of fear. Fear is a constant companion in our modern world. We fear losing loved ones, failing in our careers, facing sickness, or stepping into the unknown. Fear whispers doubts, paralyzes dreams, and keeps us from fully living. Have you ever found yourself trapped in worry, feeling alone in the storm of uncertainty? The Bible offers us a profound answer in Isaiah 40:1 verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. But what does this promise truly mean for us today? How can we trust God in the midst of fear? Let's dive into this passage, explore a real-life story, and uncover how this truth can transform our daily lives. Understanding the Scripture, a God who stays close. Isaiah spoke these words to the Israelites during a time of great uncertainty. They were facing threats from powerful nations, exile, and hardship. Yet God did not promise them an easy escape. Instead, He promised something greater, His presence. Notice how this verse is structured. Fear not, a command, but also an assurance. For I am with you, a reminder that we are never alone. I will strengthen you. God does not just watch, He empowers. I will uphold you. His grip on us is firm, even when we feel weak. God's presence is not dependent on our circumstances. He does not promise a life without storms, but He does promise to walk with us through them. A real-life story, a soldier in the valley of fear. David was a soldier deployed in a conflict zone. Every day, he faced the threat of attack. Nights were the hardest. Alone in his tent, the sound of distant explosions reminded him that life was fragile. Fear crept into his mind. What if I don't make it home? What if my family suffers? One evening, he opened his Bible to Isaiah 41 verse 10. The words struck him like never before. Fear not, for I am with you. He realized that even in the middle of war, he was not alone. He began to pray differently, not just for protection, but for peace. He memorized the verse and repeated it every time fear tried to consume him. A few weeks later, during an intense battle, his unit faced an ambush. Chaos erupted, and fear threatened to take hold. But in that moment, David felt an unexplainable peace. He remembered the words, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. They survived. And though the danger was real, David knew that fear no longer controlled him. He had placed his trust in something greater than his circumstances. A parable, the child on the bridge. A young boy and his father were walking through a dense forest when they reached a shaky wooden bridge over a deep ravine. The boy hesitated. What if the bridge breaks? What if I fall? His father stretched out his hand. Hold my hand, and I will not let you go. With his father's firm grip, the boy stepped forward. The bridge still swayed, the wind still howled, but he was no longer afraid. He knew that as long as he held his father's hand, he would not fall. This is the picture of Isaiah 41 verse 10. God does not remove every trembling bridge, but He assures us, I will uphold you. I will not let you go. Practical steps. How to trust God in fear. Keycap 1. Memorize and meditate on His word. Let scriptures like Isaiah 41 verse 10 fill your mind. Repeat them when fear arises. Keycap 2. Shift your focus from fear to faith instead of asking, what if? Ask, who is with me? Trust that God's presence is bigger than any problem. Keycap 3. Pray honestly. God invites us to bring our fears to Him. Tell Him your worries and ask for His peace. Keycap 4. Surround yourself with encouragement. Be with people who remind you of God's faithfulness. Keycap 5. Remember past deliverance. Look back at times when God has been faithful. If He has carried you before, He will do it again. Final challenge. Will you let go of fear? Fear may knock at your door, but you do not have to let it in. God's promise stands firm. I am with you. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you. What if today you made a choice to trust Him fully? What if, instead of letting fear dictate your life, you allowed faith to lead the way? Speech balloon reflection question. What fear do you need to release to God today? Share in the comments. Subscribe for more biblical encouragement and testimonies. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.